everyone, welcome back to this CorelDraw tutorial video, and into this video I will be showing you how to create drop shadow effects using CorelDraw. So this black thing that you see on down here is what I refer to drop shadow effect. Alright, so if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe to my channel and stick to the end of this video. If you have any question, drop it under the comment section. I will be happy to respond. Without any further ado, let's jump into the video. So you are going to have a page like this. Once you create your page, okay, which is your CorelDraw, you open your CorelDraw, you have something like this. So all you need to do, you come to your rectangle tool and double click on it for you to have this rectangle tool over here. So you can press P on your keyboard to bring it to the center of the page. All right, and then come down to this place and right click on it. You can see my mouse. Okay, I'm using CorelDraw 2018, so that's why I have this. So I can just right click to get rid of the outline. All right, so the first thing you are going to do, or the next thing you are going to do, just come to your rectangle tools again and draw something like this, guys. Okay, so once you have something like this, we are going to bring it to the center of the page as well. So let's give this a color. I will prefer we use red color. Okay, let's use red. Okay, so I'm going to have something like this, guys. So once you have something like this, we are going to give this a white color, the second rectangle that we have here. So we have a white rectangle here. So the next thing, we are going to make the corner round corner, like to make this corner round corner shape. Okay, like a round shape. So you are going to come down here and click on your shape tool and come to this node and click and drag like this. Okay, so that you have something like this. All right, so we are going to have something like this. So if you are not comfortable, or if you are not what you have on your screen is not enough, just click on this node and just drag like this, so you have something like this. All right, so you can just type whatever you want. If you want to type shadow 2 or drop shadow like we did earlier, drop shadow. Okay, you can just go ahead and type whatever you want to type, okay, down there. So I have my if text. Okay, just leave it somewhere here. You can give it a bold font, something like this. So you just bring it down to the center of this, okay, and scale it up a little bit, something like this. All right, so if you can do this, so we're just going to have like something like this. Okay, and then you check, if you look closely, we have an outline here on this white one. So all you need to do, like I said earlier, come down here and click on it, or you double click on this place, double click on it, then you come to your width, outline width, and choose no and press OK. So the outline is off. So the next thing you are going to do, you are going to copy and paste this white one. So you right click on it, you click on copy, and then you click outside, you click on paste, or you come here, come to your edit and click on copy, and go back to edit again and click on paste. So you have a duplicate, something like this. So once you have something like this, you are going to bring it down a little bit, somewhere like this. Okay, then right click on it and then convert it to curve. So once you have that, you are converting it to curve in order for you to be able to manipulate it further. So once you have something like this, we are going to give it a black color. All right, something like this. So once you have a black color, you are going to now click here and then come to this place, just click on this place and convert it to curve. All right, click here to convert it to curve, then come to this place, click on this place and drag it up, something like this. All right, you just drag it like that and leave it somewhere like this. Okay, if you are not comfortable, you can continue to edit it and drag it all the way down a little bit and leave it like that. So you are going to bring it up a little bit so that you'll be able to see what you are doing. So the next thing we are going to do, we are going to send it to the back of this white one. So how do you do that? It's either you right click on it and then you see order, and then you send it to the back layer. All right, okay, or you send it to the back layer, or the second option you have to do, the second option is for you to press Ctrl Page down on your keyboard. Ctrl Page down. Okay, Ctrl Page down will send it to the back of the white layer like this as well. So then you convert it to, you drag it up first, drag it up close to this side. Okay, so once you drag it up like this, then you come to bitmap, you convert it to bitmap. Okay, you click on convert to bitmap, 300 resolution. You can leave it like everything like this, just press OK. All right, then you go to bitmap again and then click on blur, click on Gaussian blur. So from there you'll be able to stay here and reduce or increase this radius to whichever whatever pixel that you want. If you want 32 pixel, you can leave it like that. If you want to increase it further, you can just increase from here. It just depends on the results you have here. So I think 32 is just fine by me, so I'll just click OK. All right, so you have something like this. As you can see, we have a drop shadow. So if you don't want this other one at the edge here, you can just come down here and drag it in a little bit like this. All right, okay, so that's how you make a shadow, okay, using CorelDraw. So that's how we were able to create our drop shadow, okay, using CorelDraw. So if you have any question, guys, like I said earlier, kindly drop it under the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel because I have a lot of tutorial coming up. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.